Today we take a look at the new gym floors,
We give you info on college application deadlines,
discover how we make the yearbook,
and shine a spotlight on a wonderful orchestra student. Right here, right now, on Tonka Talks.
Hey, let's go.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, evening TV. Did I get delivered here? Somebody tell me, please. This whole world's confusing me. Clouds as mean as you've ever seen. Ain't a bird who knows you're true. Then a little voice inside you whispers, kid, don't sell your dreams so soon. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, everywhere's a face of somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look.
Good morning, Griffins. I'm Maddie Whistler.
And I'm Jeffrey Rooks. Today is Friday, September 22nd.
We are just 1 week away from homecoming. Make sure to purchase your tickets during lunch all next week. Tickets cost $8 for one and $15 for two.
For the first time in Winnetonka history, our homecoming parade will take place right here in Tonka territory. If you have a club or team that would like to participate in the parade, have your club leader or coach contact Mrs. Green.
Last year, the main gym floor suffered from water damage, which led to the entire floor needing to be replaced. Construction has been underway for months and is finally nearing completion.
We sent out Amari and Sutton to catch a glimpse of the brand new floor.
You likely noticed the construction taking place in the main gym. We spoke to the activities director, David Garrison, to find out more.
The main gym is being redone as a result of water damage that took place last December. I'm not sure if you guys can remember, but it was over a weekend where the temperatures got really cold. We had a pipe burst here in the E-hallway. It was actually around Mrs. Rosario's room. As water went down the hallway, our facilities crew was able to block off the entrance to the gym, so we thought we had it protected. But water actually ended up seeping underneath the walls and got underneath the floor. So at the end of last basketball season, we had situations where the floor was actually starting to bubble up because water was underneath it. And so it never made its way on the playing surface, but we did have to cut off part of the floor around the locker room areas.
This year, PE classes and volleyball players have been primarily affected.
We're getting really close. Right now, the plan is to be able to still have our homecoming assembly in there. I don't think the gym will be completely finished by that time, but we're working very hard to make sure we can hit that. And then hopefully sometime in that next week, we'll be able to have it open for our PE classes and our volleyball team to go through and play some matches in there.
With all the excitement of homecoming, students are eager to know where the dance will be held.
The homecoming dance is still going to take place in the Aux Gym. Since they're still going to be going through and doing some repairs to it, a big thing is going to be the finish time.
With the impressive new floor comes an even more impressive design.
Different design. If you guys can remember the old floor, it was a big stained look. So we had the stained griffin in the middle. We had just stain that was around the sidelines. We're incorporating more of our red color into this floor. So the sideline, the baseline is going to be in red. We have our W logo that's going to be in red and gold in the middle. And then we're going to have the stained griffin that is around it. We're going to have Winnetonka on the baselines, and it'll be in a stained color outlined in gold. And so it's going to look sharp. It's going to be a nice floor.
Although the construction has changed plans for some, the new gym floor is something we can all be proud of.
You don't get floors like that at Home Depot. Looks great. Griffins, let's rally to help Hurricane Harvey victims by bringing items they need most as they clean up their homes and rebuild. Seniors, bring baby and pet items. Juniors, you're responsible for cleaning supplies. Sophomores, bring health and safety items. And freshmen, you can bring personal hygiene items. Bring your items to your advisory teacher and drop them off in C10A by Friday, September 29th. Together, we can make a difference.
Jocelyn's planned to be here today during lunch period to take graduation products and cap and gown orders. Please be sure to bring your $60 deposit at this time.
Seniors, college application deadlines are coming up right around the corner. We sent out Kimmy to get the scoop on how and when to fill out your college applications.
College application deadlines are approaching. After you're done with the application to the college, you can start focusing your efforts on scholarship applications. The actual college application probably should be done here pretty quickly. The other reason that's really important to get your college applications done now is because of rolling admissions. What that means is that colleges will accept you as soon as you get all the information in, so you can start to see how much money you're getting for each college. The earlier you're accepted to a college or university, the earlier you are on their orientation list. So that means you get to pick your classes earlier, which means you have more likely of an option of get the classes that you want and not classes that you don't necessarily want. You also get to pick your housing first, which means you get the dorm that you want. So there's a lot of value in going ahead and getting accepted to the universities that you want to apply to, so applying early. You don't have to make your final decision until May, so you may as well go ahead and apply to all 4 colleges that you're thinking about, and then you can just kind of wait and let the scholarship offers roll in, and then you can make your decision about which one of those universities you want to go to.
Make sure to turn in your college applications, the only kind of application where you get accepted to pay them. On Thursday, October 5th, Winnetonka High School will be hosting Dig for a Cure volleyball matches. All 4 North Kansas City District high schools, North Kansas City, Oak Park, Staley, and Winnetonka, will participate in 3 teams. C team, junior varsity, and varsity will play. Admission will be $3 for students and $5 for adults.
Students, if you or a small group of your classmates, sports team members, or club members would like to help do the Pledge of Allegiance in the morning, please stop by and see Ms. Shepard.
Every year, our student-led yearbook staff cranks out a new issue of the Odyssey. Josie and Miranda went down to find out how the magic happens.
Have you ever wondered how the yearbook gets finished in one school year? Well, we talked to the staff and got that answer.
I am a co-editor-in-chief.
I'm the managing editor.
I am the design editor.
I am the photo editor.
We asked them for some tips for the people who are interested in being in yearbook staff in the coming years.
Don't slack off because it's a lot of work and it's a lot of pressure because you're making a book for the entire school to look at the end of the year.
Be organized and come willing to work hard, and we always want more staff members.
Around February or March, we send out an application, and so feel free to apply, and we love accepting anybody. We like to have all types of diverse people on the staff because we want to have a broad view of all types of students because we're not making a book for just one type of student. We want to make it for everyone.
Work on your writing and your photography skills. It's important to know how to take a picture before you come into class.
If you are interested in being a part of our Odyssey yearbook, look out for applications in March and talk to Miss Williams in F6 for questions or concerns.
Make sure to purchase your yearbooks to support our yearbook staff. Come join GSA today in room A3 during club time for chats, collabs, and cookies. GSA is hosting an open day where all of the student body is welcome to join us and learn about LGBTQ+ issues within the community in Kansas City and Winnetonka and how to become an ally. Whether you're in the closet, loud and proud, curious, or just a supportive ally, you're welcome to join.
Do you love reading? Do you need service hours? If you answered yes, then come talk to Miss Sayer in the counseling department. Mid-Continent Library is looking for volunteers to read to elementary school students.
Recently, our own Maddie Peter was recognized as first violin, 5th chair in the Kansas City Youth Symphony, and even got to play the national anthem at a Kansas City Royals game. Justin and AJ went to meet with her and dive into her rise to success.
I started playing violin in 5th grade, and I didn't really know how serious I was going to be about it back then. I just thought it was fun. And in middle school, I practiced a little bit, but it didn't really happen until high school when I really grew. And now it's a huge part of my life, and I practice all the time. Well, I decided to audition this year because of my private tutor. He told me that it'd be a good idea, and they're going to Europe this summer, so I would really like to do that. Really nervous for the auditions, and I did not expect to get 5th chair because I knew my competition is really good because they're from Kansas City on the Missouri and the Kansas side. We performed the national anthem, the Royals game, and that was a really cool experience. I was a little bit nervous, mostly because we had to have the music memorized, and I didn't want to mess up in front of that many people, but it worked out. Well, being out on the field was crazy because there's thousands of people watching. It's the biggest audience I've ever performed for by far.
Maddie's success is an example of hard work paying off.
Out of 40 violins, 5th chair, I was really happy with that.
Maddie Peter is just one example of what a griffin sounds like. And we went out to find out what other people think a griffin sounds like.
But there's one sound that no one knows.
What does a griffin say?
Rah, 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 rah.
Raw. Yeah.
Kara. Kara. Rah, rah. Chirp, chirp. Yeah.
Meow.
Oh no.
Woo! Caw. Meow. Rauka.
Rar?
Oh! RXD.
You know what I would have said?
Whoa, 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 whoa!
That's all for this week, Griffins. Don't forget to follow us on social media.
I'm Maddie.
And I'm Jeffrey. Have an excellent day.
Oxbridge, what up, man? Let's go. Check 'em out.